Good morning. Yesterday I went to do a small job. I'd been contacted about a sprinkler repair that needed to be done. There was one head that needed to be just replaced because the top got hit by a mower, and another one that wasn't sure exactly what was going on, but looked like it wasn't that big of a deal. So I got over there expecting it to take about 30 minutes to an hour, hour and a half at the most. And there were 2 missing heads, a T broken, a head broken, another head broken, and 2 zones that weren't working at all. It was way worse than I had been led to believe. So I spent the next 4.5 hours digging through roots and walking up and down hills and checking water and pressure systems, sawing things out, cutting them, gluing them, putting them back together, getting everything situated. Started running and checking the system after I finally got it done. Started with the zone that was lowest on the number that I had fixed first. The easy one, well, it wasn't easy, but an easy identify. The T was broken where the joint makes and the pipe, and no big deal. Cut it out, put a new one in. Turn that one on, and I don't have hardly any water pressure. It's fixed. There's supposed to be pressure. What's going on? So I had to walk back down the hill and start digging around and feeling and try to figure out what's going on. And what I found out that I could not see from the small hole that I dug just to relieve the initial problem was that whoever had hit this thing with the lawnmower, would be my suspicion, a riding lawnmower, hard enough that not only did it break the T there where it was obvious, but there was some torque in that PVC, and about 2 foot further back where I hadn't even dug out yet, there was a hole. But it wasn't obvious until then. Oh, and then there was another one that evidently was messed up and could not find out until I had replaced one, and the pressure built and then knocked that one over. Boom. So now I've got more to finish because I couldn't get it all done. There's still stuff to do. We feel that way sometimes. Steve Camp put it this way, and I love the line, "The closer I get to you, the more I see I'm a stranger to your holiness." And the idea being the closer I get to God, the more obvious my sin is. And sometimes it just feels like the more I do, every time I feel like I'm getting it right, man, something else breaks, something else goes wrong. It's the same old. But here's the thing, that's a lie. Because all those holes in the pipe and all that weakness and brittleness in the pipe because it's old, and all the ones that were barely hanging on but hadn't broken yet because they hadn't had enough pressure because the head in front of them wasn't working, that damage was already there. It had already been done. It's just that there wasn't enough to reveal it until the other stuff got fixed. Couldn't see that there was a hole in the pipe further down until you fixed the hole before it. Now here's the other thing in this weird analogy. The pipe may even know, but, well, it doesn't because it's not conscious, but can't fix itself. And I can't fix me, and you can't fix me. I can't fix you, and you can't fix you. But Jesus can. And he did all that was necessary for us to be completely healed, completely restored, completely made new on that cross. So whether it's the first time and you have no idea just how messed up your system is, or if you've been having the Holy Spirit fix things time after time after time, and what it feels like is the system's still not quite there, well, no, it's not, but he's still doing the work. So take your brokenness, take your confusion, take your how on earth is this still happening? Why isn't this working? I thought I fixed it, but I made it worse. To the cross. Take it to Jesus. Let him have it. Let the Holy Spirit do the work. And trust his timing, because he will fix it as he fixes it, one or more things at a time, but he's not going to make you perfect all at once. You're going to leak later today, tomorrow. That doesn't mean God has rejected you. It means he's not done. But, ironically, it is finished, because it has been completed. And what he began, he will make whole. So just trust him with your heart. Trust him with your life. Trust him with your failures, your sin, your doubt, your anger, your hurt. Let him fix it. Or otherwise, you just lay there a broken mess in a puddle of everything that goes wrong, and it never changes. He is the change. His blood made the way.